Good Morning Texas Home and Wealth, sponsored by Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending.
It's that dreaded time of the year when you find that property tax statement in the mail, and many are seeing that their bills have increased. Well, mortgage expert Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending is here to help us out. Good morning.
Good morning, Alana.
All right, let's get right to it. Rodney, how can higher property taxes affect people's mortgage?
Well, here's what happens is October 1st, everybody's property tax statement is mailed out. And let's say, for example, your property taxes last year were $10,000 for the year.
Okay.
Well, if it's your primary residence, the most your property tax bill normally can go up is 10%. So that would take that bill from $10,000 to $11,000. Well, many people put away their money and their property taxes and their home insurance part of their payment. So now their payment's going to go up unless they write a check for that $1,000.
Right.
So if you take $1,000 and divide it by 12, that's $83 a month. But Alana, that's for this past year. Property taxes may go up again next year, and therefore your payments can go up like $160 a month. And if you bought a home in the last year or so, they can raise your property taxes more than 10% because a lot of times they're basing it on the sales price. So it's really important that people pay attention and get in the game when it comes to these bills that are coming in the mail, because all of a sudden your payments go up and you ask yourself one simple question: what happened? And everything is based on the previous year. So we have to get in the game, understand what our mortgage does, and understand how our taxes and insurance can impact our payments.
And that's why you're here, to help us understand that exactly. Help me understand this. What is an escrow, and how many people are short an escrow?
Yeah, an escrow account is nothing more than a savings account that doesn't earn you a dang bit of interest, but it's a holding account for property taxes and home insurance where they collect the money from you, and then we distribute that money out to the taxing authorities and to the homeowners insurance companies. And here's what happens, Alana. So let's say, for example, you're short $1,000 in your escrow, like we just talked about.
Okay.
But then all of a sudden your home insurance goes from $2,400 to $3,000 in 1 year. Then you're short on that. So what people do is they get caught with home insurance and taxes going up, and then their payments, many times, what they'll do is their payments get unaffordable, and they should look at refinancing. They should look at getting it under control. But the best piece of advice I can give people: pay attention to the bill, compare it to what you're putting away, and if it's less, save that money, write a check, or know how it's going to impact your payments.
So you mentioned refinancing. How many people are you seeing refinance to help get that escrow under control?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of people refinance in order to get it under control, because basically people's payments, they're going up, they're paying higher interest rates than they should, and their escrow is so out of control. And what we also see is some people pay their own property taxes and their home insurance, and they haven't saved that $10,000 or $11,000, only to find out I've got a bill that I have to pay that I don't have the money for. So we see a lot of people refinancing to do that.
You know, it seems as though we're often in a situation where we've made a mistake, then didn't make that mistake. But what is the most common mistake that you're finding when people are in this situation?
Here's what they do. They assume their bills. They assume everything is part of their mortgage payment. They never open up their homeowner's insurance renewal. They never open up their property taxes. They get that envelope, they put it in a file cabinet, and they say, that's part of my payment. And people get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage or a 15, and they think their payments can never go up. Your principal and interest can never go up, but your taxes and insurance can go up every single year.
Rodney, I love having you on. Always good information, but I know we're skimming the surface. So if you want some more information, you can just give Rodney a call. It's 1-800-EXPRESS, or check out his website. It's rodneyanderson.com.